Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful new week ahead. So for today's reading, we will be looking into a message that you have been waiting for, okay? So if you have been praying about something or asking the universe for any signs or any guidance, then this is going to be the reading here for you today. And we have 3 piles to choose from as always. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you have been waiting for and what kind of a message would the universe want to deliver to you today. Okay, so let's begin with shuffling your cards, pile number 1, as always, and then we're going to get into your message. If you want to skip this part, then the timestamps are in the description. So let's see, what is the message that you have been waiting on, pile number 1? What is the thing that the universe would like to tell you right now? Maybe in regards to something that you have been hoping for or praying for or just asking about any kind of guidance. Okay, let's see, pile 1. Let's get your oracles now. What is the message that you have been waiting on, pile number 1? And what is the thing that the universe would like to tell you today? Okay, pile number 1. What is the message that you have been waiting on? Message for pile number 1. Pile number 1. What is the message that you have been waiting on? Pile number 1. What message, universe, would you like to tell to pile number 1 today? Any guidance for them? Any advice? And let's get your last cards. Message for pile number 1 today. What do they need to know? Okay. We have your cards all selected, and now we can get into your reading here. Super excited about today's reading. Let's see what kind of guidance does the universe have for you today, and what would they like to tell you? So pile number 1, as your card here, you have determination and creative achievement. You cannot use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Okay, I'm kind of getting encouragement here from the universe. Maybe some of you are feeling a little bit burnt out, or you might be feeling a bit tired. Maybe you're dealing with a creative block here as well. Maybe that's why you chose this pile. But I'm kind of getting this encouraging energy from the universe towards you. Like, I feel like today's message for you is maybe going to be about encouraging you to keep moving forward. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But let's take a look at your tarot cards so we can see what exactly do you need to hear today. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles, exactly, like about moving forward and not letting any obstacles or blockages get in your way. Like, it's exactly about that. Look at this, the 3 of Cups. Judgment. The 6 of Cups. And your last card is the Magician. Yeah, okay. I feel that some of you might be dealing with some kind of obstacle or challenge at the current moment. And I feel that the universe wants to tell you that this is something very minor. It's something that is going to be resolved very quickly and very fast for you. So I'm kind of getting the energy like, don't be so worried about it, because you will be able to break free from this, okay? Maybe this is something regarding a manifestation here with a Magician. I see in the end you guys are going to be able to manifest something, or you're going to be able to achieve something. But you know, you do have determination here and 7 of Wands, which the 7 of Wands like represent, you know, maybe obstacles or coming across a challenge of some kind or something like that. So with determination and creative achievement, this is exactly saying to me that with the right kind of determination and maybe the right kind of creative solution, you guys can actually move past this obstacle very easily. So maybe the universe is wanting you to think more in a creative way, think more of like in some kind of fun way, and be creative with this. Okay, I'm hearing be creative with this, because if you're coming across some kind of obstacle right now, or like a challenge on your way, I feel this is either something very minor for you guys, or just think in a creative way to solve it. But either way, I feel the solution is going to be quite easy for you, and you will be able to break free from this. Especially with the Six of Cups, like maybe look into your past, or maybe like you will be, some of you, if you're dealing with a creative block, for some of you this obstacle that you are dealing with might be a creative block. Okay, you might feel a bit creatively like stagnant and like you're lacking ideas and some things, but I feel maybe you will be inspired a lot by your memories, especially with the pictures here. Like you might get inspired a lot by your memories or your childhood or your past. You know, maybe you will find your past very inspiring. Maybe your past experiences is where you can gain that creative spark again from. But either way, I feel a lot of you have been also seeing a lot of signs, because I do feel that this is talking in your situation, or kind of what I'm getting from the cards is maybe you've come across some kind of obstacle or blockage, and you maybe ask the universe about guidance, how to get out of the situation. And I feel that the universe has been also sending you like quite a bit of signs. And honestly, looking from the perspective of the cards, I feel that your situation is going to be quite easily resolved, okay? And again, determination. So the universe does want to send you a very encouraging message today to keep moving forward and to push forward, okay? Because with determination, you can find the right solution to something. Again, you're breaking free, so you will be able to find a solution to something. Especially the magician. The magician, I also kind of sometimes see them as like the genius, you know, as somebody who is able to make anything happen. So I feel you guys just need to maybe think more creatively when it comes to your situation, and you will find an easy way out. Like it's going to be resolved in a much easier way than you thought. Again, with the Three of Cups, like having fun and being more spontaneous. So I feel there is the need for you to think more creatively, maybe. Okay, something, maybe some of you, that will help you. You also have a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. Yeah, look at this. So you do have a combination of tension and flow. So this can talk about a challenge again with the tension, but you guys are on the right way, okay? You have to understand that sometimes because you're coming across challenges, it doesn't mean that it's not the right way for you. Because these kind of challenges are just a nature of living, and they can be resolved quite quickly and in a couple of days in a very easy manner. So if you're coming across like a small challenge, like I feel just expect it to go away in a couple of days, because this is just usually caused by the nature of the 3D, right? Or the 3D or 4D. Oh, the 3D, I'm so sorry. So I got very confused there. Okay. So you have to understand that I feel that your situation is going to be resolved quite easily, I feel. And you do have rewarding situations, so expect to receive something from this situation. Like it's going to work in your favor in a way where afterwards it almost feels like you might have that feeling like, well, it wasn't that bad, and at least I got something out of it, right? So I feel you're gonna get something out of the situation, pile number one. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, let's see what you have. Lighten your load. Yeah, I feel that there is the need for you to worry less, is kind of what I'm feeling. And you also have willpower. Very similar again to determination. So just the universe wants to encourage you today, pile number one. And look at this. Like on this image, the person is carrying the world on their back, but here they're carrying it in their hand. So maybe like with this challenge, if you're coming across it, maybe think of a creative way to solve it again. Or you just need more determination and you just need to push forward, because in the end you will be able to handle it. You will be able to make it work. But right now you need to be determined and to push forward. Pile number one is what I'm getting here from your cards. it's not the time to stop or to go back for you. I feel you need to be determined here so that you can push through and have that breakthrough. It's usually that exactly the energy of tension and flow where you just, you know, in order to create an impact, there needs to be a bit of tension, right? So I feel you're kind of going through that moment where you need to, like, you know, speed yourself up, or like sort of like launch yourself as like an arrow so that you can move forward. That's kind of what I'm feeling here from your cards. You also have 44 with home. Oh my god. And you have transformation. Look at this, 22 and then 44. Maybe these two numbers are significant for you, but you guys are going through a transformation, okay? And that's why you're dealing with all of these things, because you are going through a transformation, which is very natural. Some of you, maybe you will be transforming your home. Maybe you're changing something about your home. Maybe changing something about your home will inspire you if you have been thinking about redoing your home, or just buying something new for your home, like a plant or something like that can sort of brighten up the energy in your home. I feel it's also going to do some like really well for you. It's going to help inspire you and sort of brighten up the place that you live in, which might resolve into you feeling better about yourself and feeling better about your energy. So I feel maybe making some kind of transformation in your home would be a good thing for you. You know, it could be just something so minor as buying a plant or a candle or a new rug or something like that. Like, it can be something very simple that will just make you happier. But you are going through a transformation, so you are changing, and that's why you're coming across maybe some challenges, pile number 1. You also have shaman with Asian healing wisdom. And you have cave with sanctuary. Again, something about your home, about your sanctuary. So maybe you're changing something about it. Or maybe you will start to feel more at peace, more at home soon, because your transformation will be over. But I feel that here you're definitely learning, you're healing, and that's why things may seem a bit hectic right now. But I feel that things are gonna settle down for you, pile number 1. It's just at the moment, I feel you just need words of encouragement to stay determined and to keep pushing forward. You also have flower, be honest with yourself. And you have stars. You can manifest your every wish. Oh, and I love that you got the magician as well. I feel pile number 1, don't hold yourself back. I feel you might be going through some subconscious blockages as well with this be honest with yourself. And I always, with this card, I get that you might be restricting yourself, maybe from speaking up or sharing the truth or something like that. Like, I feel there is a restriction in your energy, and maybe that's why you're dealing with some kind of blockage or some kind of obstacle, because you might not be letting yourself fully transform, or fully, maybe there is still a little bit part of you that's maybe holding on to the past, that's not fully letting you transform and transition. So I feel there's the need for you to release that. Okay, that is the last part that you need to do. And you also have stars with you can manifest your every wish. So this is, again, words of encouragement, very encouraging reading for you, I feel, because I feel that you needed those words today to help encourage you to keep moving along, to have the willpower and determination to keep going. Pile number 1 is what I feel for you here. I feel that's the message that the universe needed to give you today. Okay, but that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you have been waiting for, and what would the universe like to tell you today. So let's begin with shuffling your cards, and then we're going to get into your reading. As always, if you want to skip this part, then you can do that from the timestamps that are in the description. So let's see, pile 2, what is the message that you have been waiting for? What does the universe want to tell you today? A message that you have been waiting for. Pile number 2. Okay. Let's get your oracles. What is the message that you have been waiting for? Pile number 2, what is the message that you have been waiting for? What is the message that pile number 2 has been waiting for, universe? And what do you want to tell them today? A message that pile number 2 needs to hear today. Pile number 2, universe, please give them guidance and any advice that they need at the current moment. Pile number 2, what is the message that you need to hear today? And let's get your last 2 cards. Message for pile number 2. The message that you have been waiting on. Ooh. All right, this one fell for you on the side, so let's take it. And let's see what is your message, pile number 2. Let me just get your cards together. Okay. So we have your cards, and let's get into your message. Let's start with your reading. I'm super excited. So here is your card. You guys have the Destiny. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. You know, with this Destiny card, I mean, I feel there is some almost big event approaching your life, pile number 2. If you chose this pile, I feel some of you might be feeling like there is a build-up. So there is like something is approaching because you have been feeling it. You have been experiencing the build-up of this moment, you know, and when destiny occurs, I feel you feel, you know, that kind of energy, like there's something building up, or you have been working up towards something. So it's the time for the big break, perhaps, something like that. But let's see your tarot cards so we can see what is this message and how we can connect that to your card. Yeah, the Death card. Wow, you know, talking about destiny, and then you get the Death card, especially how the Death card is depicted in this picture. It looks like such rising energy, right? It gives that like rising from the dead type energy, like a phoenix energy. That's how this Death card, that's the energy that it gives me. Okay, let's see your other cards. You have the Page of Cups. You have the Sun. Look at this, so beautiful. Oh yeah, you guys are having like a rebirth moment. Okay, I see that. Also the Six of Cups. Oh, I love this. And the Nine of Cups. Such a positive reading, pile number 2. You know, truly, you know, you have destiny and the Nine of Cups. I mean, this is such a confirmation that there is something big happening for you guys. Something destined, something out of your manifestation board, out of your mood board, okay? And this is going to make your childhood self so proud of you and so happy, because I feel that you're fulfilling a childhood dream of yours, pile number 2. Like this destiny moment that's happening with you is something that you have been wanting since you were a child. It's something that you have been dreaming of since your childhood. You know, when we were children, how, you know, the adults ask us like, what do you want to be when you grow up, or what do you want when you're a child, and you kind of say whatever, because at that age, like, life doesn't really have limits. And then as you grow older, there's sort of these restrictions that are being placed on us by the society. So that's how we create limiting beliefs. But when you're a child, you don't have limiting beliefs because you haven't been to school yet, you haven't been working anywhere yet, right? You're just living. You've had such a small amount of time to experience life that you do not know restrictions. So I feel the energy that I'm getting from your cards is you're fulfilling that exact thing that you said when you were younger, you know? So like maybe your parents maybe asked you like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you said something very big and something that would be very difficult to achieve, you know, what other people might perceive very difficult to achieve. But I feel that you guys are like on the way to fulfill that. Like it's definitely a destiny moment and a rebirth moment, of course. Wow. I love this energy. Like, it almost feels like everything is coming together for you. And the message that the universe wants to give you today is that it's almost like a confirmation that yes, the breakthrough is coming. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, it's your oracles. You have confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Yeah, and with the fire, wow. As well as in stagnation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. You have bravery twice. So, wow, this is such a confirmation, Pawn number 2. You literally got like bravery twice. So clearly there's in stagnation. And look at the sound in the background. Wow. So clearly something big is coming your way. Clearly there's like almost the universe is trying to alert you that there is a big event, that there is a destiny at play here that's occurring in your life. Yeah, in stagnation. So things are gonna start moving for you. Things are gonna, you know, it's finally that moment that you have been working towards. Your message is so straightforward and so simple, and I don't really feel that you need to hear much today, Paul number 2, honestly. I feel all you need to hear is like your time is coming, like it's about to happen for you, and just prepare yourself, you know, be confident in yourself. This is the time that you should be confident in yourself. It's a time where you should feel very brave and very passionate about what you're doing and what you are creating. And having that like achievement mentality, you know, the pioneering spirit, the spirit where when you know that nothing can break you and nothing can come in your way. And it's really good for you, Paul number 2, I feel, because I see like I feel there's a lot about your childhood that's coming up in your reading today, like your child self almost. And I feel maybe your whole life you've had this mindset where you knew that it's not in the stars to hold your destiny, but in yourselves. Where I feel a lot of people nowadays, because we have, you know, we're living in such conditions where it's so easy for us to gain those limiting beliefs. A lot of people just stick to what is given to them, and they don't try to change their situation. Like, they take what they have come across in their life or what they have been given, and they're just like, well, this is my destiny, this is my life, and I cannot change it. And they did not try to change it because it's not that comfortable to change things, right? It does require a bit of determination and bravery, but I see that you guys have that. And that's why you will achieve your childhood dream, because you never let that limiting belief affect you. The limiting belief that something is unachievable and something is too much for you. So that's exactly why, Paul number 2, you will achieve your childhood dream. Beautiful message. You also have willpower. Wow. Look at how strong you guys are. Literally, willpower. I feel you're ready. Like I always kind of get like showman type energy from this card. You also have ancient wisdom. Very similar cards to Paul number 1. That is so crazy. Okay. And you have joy. Look at this. You guys are going to be so happy. And you have the sun card and the joy card. I honestly feel like you guys are just so ready. Like, you're so past the stage of learning and figuring things out. You're just like, you know, you're about to break, like, in a good way. Like, I feel there's so much joy and happiness coming your way because you guys will be fulfilling your destiny, like something that you have been destined to do. And, you know, I feel the destiny is set by ourselves, especially in our childhood. Like, it's so easy to, you know, I always advise people, like, if you don't know what makes you passionate, if you don't know what, you know, what your purpose is in life, I always tell people, like, what did you want to do when you were a child? Because usually we know from a very, very young age. But we get implemented with these limiting beliefs that sways us away from those things that we wanted to do when we were a child. But usually the thing that would fulfill us the most is something that we had a desire to do since we were children. So if you don't know what you feel passionate about, try something that you wanted to do since you were a child, because I feel that this technique like always works for me. and for other people I've talked to. So maybe try it, okay? You also have Shaman again, Asian Healing Wisdom, and you had Asian Wisdom. Pile number 1 also got this card. So there's a lot about that you guys are a very wise person. And you have Dream Time Creation. It's time to create your dreams. It's time to bring your dreams to reality, pile number 2. That is what destiny is about. Making your dreams come true. And you guys are there. I feel that you're also maybe in a creative field as well. Maybe music for some of you with this instrument here. And I feel that you guys are just ready to pour your creation in the world, to show your creation to the world. And I feel you're gonna have so many, oh, you know, this card, the Page of Cups, it's kind of reminding me of like a fan, like a supporter in a way, because they have like the love sign, like it almost looks like they're looking up to some kind of celebrity to me. You know, you don't have to be a celebrity, but I feel that you're supported. You know, you have many fans, you have many supporters, pile number 2, in what you're trying to do. If not, the universe is supporting you. Like the universe is your number 1 fan, almost, is what it feels to me. You also have Lighthouse, Don't Doubt Your Worth. Yeah, this is the time, guys. Just you're one step away. So, you know, literally just one step away. Okay. And you have Sundress, Do It For You. Wow. Show them. Literally, this card to me is like, show them. Show everybody who ever had an inch of doubt in you that you were not going to be able to achieve this. Because I do feel that you guys are achieving something so big that a lot of people told you you're not going to be able to do it. Because it was almost like your childhood fantasy. Like you wanted to do this since you were a child and it stuck with you your entire life. And so many people along your way maybe said to you like you're not a child, maybe grow up, or be more rational, be more realistic. But you guys never listened to them because you knew that you hold your destiny. So you can do whatever you want as long as you have the willpower to do it. And look at this, you guys. I feel that you will prove so many people with your presence. Like you're not even going to need to say it to them. They're going to be able to see it. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you guys are just having that kind of revenge moment, but in like a good way. You know, it's not like where you go after someone to take revenge, but it's you revenge by proving to people that you could do something that they always told you could never. You know, I feel that's the type of moment that's coming up here for you. So the universe really kind of wanted to give you like a thumbs up almost, I feel. But I think that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 2. I hope that this resonated for you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the message that you have been waiting for and what would the universe like to tell you today. So let's begin by shuffling your cards, pile number 3, and then we're going to get into your reading. And if you wish to skip this part, the timestamp is in the description for you. So let's see what is the message that you have been waiting for, pile number 3, and what is the message that the universe would like to give to you today. A message for pile number 3 that they are waiting for. Okay. Oh, I feel it's take 6 for you today. Okay, let's get your oracles now. What is the message that pile number 3 has been waiting for, universe? What would you like to tell pile number 3? A message that pile number 3 has been waiting for. Pile number 3. What message do you want to give to pile number 3, universe? Maybe some guidance or some advice or just anything. Anything that can help you out. Anything that you have maybe wanted some answers for. Let's see. Let's get your last cards. Okay. Message for pile number 3, universe. Message for pile number 3. All right. We have your cards. We'll just put them together and then we can get straight into your reading. All right. Okay. have your cards here. Now we can start with your reading, pile number 3. I'm super excited. So as your card here, you guys have the White Rose with new start and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. You know, I'm getting this kind of energy that almost pile number 3 is kind of like a continuation of pile number 2. So maybe you're like coming from pile number 2, or maybe you will also resonate with the message from pile number 2, because I kind of feel like this is almost like a continuation. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting that energy. Okay, let's see your tarot cards though, so we can see what your message is. You have the Two of Wands. Okay. Oh, Three of Wands. Wow, that is such a interesting like cards, especially one after the other, because on this card this person is planning some kind of trip, and then on your next card they're at the destination. So that is very interesting that you got those two together. You also have the Seven of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands. You have the High Priestess. And for your last card, the Six of Wands. Wow. Wow, pile number 3. You know, I just feel there is a new beginning ahead of you. Honestly, like I feel your life is just going to feel so fresh and new. Some of you, I feel you might be traveling a lot here in the near future. Like you might be going to a lot of places, a lot of trips, some places that you've always wanted to go. But it almost feels to me like you're going to be on the go in this next period of your life. Like you're constantly going to be doing things. There's going to be constantly something new happening in your life, a lot of excitement. I feel you will be learning a lot of new things, like just experiencing a lot of different things in your life. And I feel some of you might be getting like some kind of public attention, like some kind of social media attention. You might be like an influencer or something, maybe a YouTuber, or trying to do something online. And I feel you will be getting like attention online or support online, or a lot of people are gonna start loving what you're doing. You know, especially with a travel, like maybe some of you want to have like a travel blog or something like that. Just I feel there is going to be so much excitement coming up in your life, pile number 3. Like I honestly see you just moving nonstop, like not stopping for a second. I feel it's just going to be like constantly things happening for you, and so many fun things, like so many new experiences. I feel that you will start to experience things that you've never done before. Just I feel you'll have this like rush of adrenaline. And exactly, you know, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Do you know why you're getting this new beginning? Because you finally know who you are, pile number 3, I feel. With the High Priestess, like you have finally stepped into your divine self. You have finally stepped in your true form. And because of this, now you can experience life in a way that is good for you, in a way that brings you joy, that brings you happiness. So I feel a lot of you did inner work here, and you're done with that. I feel you're done with doing inner work. You're done with discovering who you are. You're done with developing yourself. I mean, we always develop ourselves along our lifetime, but for you, I feel that there is, you know, you're at a very stable stage in your life where now you can spend more time experiencing life rather than learning about life. Do you know what I mean? Like getting to know yourself and learning about yourself. I feel now you're at a stage where you feel more comfortable with experiencing life and experiencing new things, especially travel. I feel travel is very prominent in your reading. Doing things that you've always wished to do, right? With the Seven of Cups, like there have been so many things that you guys have been wanting, and I feel that now you will maybe even have the finances to afford these things. It almost feels like, you know, you were maybe like wanting money, you were wanting online recognition, you were wanting like a car, like you wanted to change your life, and I feel that those things are starting to occur now for you. Like this is the new start. Like you have done everything that you needed to do in order to activate this new beginning for yourself. I just feel that you will get this new and fresh start, okay? That's your oracles. You have move forward and defend self. Exactly, I feel that you guys are going to be moving forward with life, just going forward. And this time, like with defend yourself, I feel that you have like done such a good job at developing yourself and getting to know yourself to the point where you really just cannot allow yourself anymore to let other people almost try to use you or take advantage of you or cause you any discomfort, because you have built up such a big relationship with yourself that you just cannot let other people get in your way anymore. You know, you cannot let, like, you do not compromise anymore, like at all. Like you just put yourself first, and that is the first person that you look after is yourself. So I feel there is, you know, like you're in that energy of defending yourself, defending your energy, because you know that this is the only way to move forward, and it's the fastest way to move forward, I feel. You also have love. I feel that you guys have such a big love for yourself now. Like you love yourself so much. And peace. Yeah. So as I was saying, like I feel you have just built up such a like big shield around yourself, and you feel so at peace with where you are in life. You feel so in love with your life. You feel so in love with yourself, and you're just happy with your life. I feel that you're ready to experience life on a whole new level than you have ever before. Pile number 3, I really feel you're just going to experience so many things that you've never done before, and you're going to be so happy about it. Like I feel you're finally going to get the taste of the life that you've always wanted to have, or even fully get the life that you always wanted to have. But you're moving there, and you're getting there really fast. Like with the Knight of Wands, I feel this is coming up very fast for you. Ooh, new beginnings. Wow. And you have new start and the new beginnings. Wow. Okay. And you have stone people with villages. So again, with the stone is something that doesn't move, right? It's very stagnant. And then with new beginnings and moving forward, I really feel, guys, your message is so clear that you're just gonna go. Like you're gonna go and move forward, not look back, just not compromise anymore. Like I feel that you're just not waiting on people anymore. You're not trying to drag people along with you anymore. You have come to the realization that that is just causing you so many setbacks and so much drainage of your energy, that if you just went somewhere by yourself, it would be so much easier for you, and it would be so much more joyful for you, you know, so much more peaceful for you. So I really feel that your life here, pile number 3, is just going to be very good. I honestly, that's the best way I can describe it. I feel your life is going to be very good. You also have sacred space, exactly, with peace and sacred space. This is exactly what I was talking about with you guys, like creating your own little bubble, almost like the way that you live. It's like you're in your own little world and nobody can disturb you. You know, some people might call this like delusional or something, but that is the exact way you need to be in order to manifest your dream life. So don't feel like you're delusional, or don't let other people convince you that by living in your own little world, in your own little bubble, is being delusional. Because if they have felt how that way of life feels, then I'm sure they would do the same. But they just still haven't discovered that yet. Because I feel that you guys are living in full peace right now. And it almost feels like you have detached yourself from the outside world so much to the point where it just doesn't disturb you anymore. Like nothing that goes on in the world can affect your mood, can affect your day. And this is when you have mastered like self. Because you just cannot allow yourself to get angry anymore because of other people. You do not give that power away to other people to make you angry or make you frustrated, right? And you also have sexual energy. I feel that some of you are like maybe stepping into like more of your sexual side, your sexual energy. You might be, it almost feels like you're done with working on like your intelligence. I mean, again, you're never done. You always keep learning. But you're at a point where you're quite stable, I want to say, that you want to also now explore other areas of your life. Because I feel when it comes to your self-work and your self-development, you've done a really good job, pile number 3. So I feel now you're opening yourself to exploring other parts of yourself as well. You also have Fred with forgive. And you have potion. Remember to practice self-love. Yeah, I feel you guys are just like so much into your self-love, self-care, and you know, sometimes you might look at it and be like, it would have been nice if maybe you had more people around you, or if maybe more people supported you, or some people gave you the support when you needed it, right? But you're at a point where it's just like, this is the way it needs to be, you know? I feel you're ready to accept that just some people weren't able to support you back then because they weren't in the right mindset. They weren't in the right space of mind to support you because they didn't know what that means, right? They didn't see the situation the way that you did. So it's like you're almost starting to understand why some people disagreed with you in the past and why they weren't able to understand you and support you, which again, it doesn't make it okay. But I feel that you guys are coming into terms with it and you're like almost ready to just forgive for the sake of your own peace, because again, you're understanding that holding resentment, it's still giving energy to that other person to make you feel some kind of way that you do not want to, right? To make you feel maybe even a little bit anger. And you guys just want to have full control of the way that you feel and the way that you react to things. And that's when forgiveness comes into play. Forgiving somebody doesn't mean like being close with them again and being friends with them again, but it just means letting go of the situation for the sake of your own peace, because you do not want to give that other person the power to affect you, to affect your mood, to affect your energy and your emotions, you know? But that's kind of what I'm seeing here for your reading, pile number 3. I hope that this resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys.